God says, do not skip this because heaven is watching closely. The angels have gathered around this message because someone very close to you is not who they pretend to be. You've been feeling it in your spirit that something is off. Something is being twisted behind your back. And today I have come to reveal it. You are being copied and you are being mocked. You are being spoken about in places where your name should have been honored. Someone has been trying to live your life without your permission. They have stepped into your shadow and called it their own light. Yes, the one you call your cousin. They have been wearing your clothes, pretending to be you. They have been practicing your voice, mimicking your kindness. They have been telling people things about you that are not true. They have been saying that you are mentally unstable, that you cannot be trusted, that you are losing your mind. But heaven knows the truth. Click like and subscribe at this moment to unlock this holy message and embrace the blessings God has destined for you. And I will not allow the lie to stand much longer. You are not crazy. You are not unstable. You are under divine protection. You have been chosen, not forsaken. And that is why the attacks have come so strangely. That is why people have been distant lately. That is why certain doors seem to close without explanation, because they've been whispering, because someone has been planting seeds of doubt about you. But I have seen every conversation. I have heard every mocking word, and I have felt your tears when no one was there to wipe them. This is not your imagination. This is spiritual warfare, and it's coming from someone in your own family. Someone who watched you shine and decided they wanted your light. They didn't know how hard it was to carry your calling, so they tried to take the image of you without the cost. But the cost is sacred, and I will not let your character be stolen. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. I will not let your identity be confused in the mouths of liars. They are wearing your clothes, but they are not clothed in your favor. They are speaking in your tone, but they are not carrying your truth. They are pretending to be you, but they are not chosen like you. And very soon, I will expose the difference. Very soon, what they did in secret will be revealed in the light. Because I'm stepping in. Because you cried to me in silence. Because your spirit was breaking and no one understood. But I understood, and I was never far. You thought I didn't hear you, but I heard every whisper of your soul. You thought I forgot about you, but I was preparing justice. You thought you were weak, but I was making you strong in silence. What they said about you will not stick. What they tried to become will collapse, because I am setting a divine boundary, and no one will cross it again without consequence. Your name is being cleansed. Your truth is being restored. Your voice is being lifted up again, not in imitation, but in power. The enemy always mimics what it cannot have. But you, my child, are not available for stealing. You are marked. You are sealed. And I am rebuilding what they tried to tear down. Comment God is with me if you trust His plan for your life. I am rebuilding what they tried to tear down, piece by piece, layer by layer. I am restoring what the enemy attempted to imitate. Because you are not replaceable. You are not disposable. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are beloved. You are watched over. You are the real one. And they know it. They know you carry something they can never copy. They know your heart glows with something they cannot fake. So they lie. So they pretend. So they manipulate. But they cannot steal what heaven has sealed. Your gifts are divine. Your story is protected. Your reputation will be defended by me. I am the Lord of justice, and I have issued a decree in the Spirit. Every false word spoken over you is being reversed. Every person who believed the lies will feel the weight of the truth. And you will be vindicated. You will be seen for who you really are. You don't need to fight for your name. I will do it for you. You don't need to expose the lies. I will shine light in every corner. You don't need to seek revenge. I will handle it better than you ever could. This is your season of revelation. This is your time of divine distinction. Because for too long, the lines have been blurred. For too long, they tried to make people believe you were someone you are not. But heaven is separating the imitation from the original, the shadow from the light, the thief from the rightful heir. And make no mistake, you are the rightful heir. You are the one I called. You are the one I prepared in private. You are the one I wept with when no one saw. I have seen the pain, the isolation, the confusion. I've seen the way you questioned your own reflection. Am I really who I think I am? You whispered. And I said, yes. Yes, you are. You are mine. You are whole. You are mentally strong. You are emotionally maturing. And though they've tried to twist the story, I am untwisting it. They can wear your clothes, but they cannot walk in your soul. They can mimic your voice, but they cannot speak with your anointing. They can pretend to be you, but they cannot endure your calling. Because your calling comes with weight. It comes with fire. It comes with refinement. And it comes with divine favor that no one can counterfeit. You didn't ask for this battle, but I am using it to bless you. I am turning this betrayal into breakthrough. This copycat storm into sacred promotion. This family wound into supernatural healing. They touched what was holy. And now heaven has responded. I'm moving in a way that will humble the proud. I'm shifting things in the background that will silence every lie. They will try to laugh it off. They will act like they didn't mean it. But I know the motives. I saw the jealousy. I felt the competition in their heart. And I'm not ignoring it anymore. I am doing a new thing. And it starts with the truth. The truth about you. The truth about them. The truth about who I've called and who I haven't. You've been standing in shadows for far too long, letting people speak for you, letting the wrong one use your name, letting the false version of you live freely while your real spirit weeps in silence. But no more. I'm calling the real you to rise, to stand, to step forward, to speak again. You don't need to hide your light anymore. You don't need to shrink so they feel bigger. You don't need to stay silent just to keep peace. I am your peace, and I'm not asking you to bow down to a lie anymore. This message is your confirmation that what you felt was not paranoia. It was discernment. That unease wasn't confusion. It was a warning. I whispered it to your spirit, and now I'm saying it aloud. Yes, they wore your clothes. Yes, they copied your voice. Yes, they told people you were mentally unstable. But I am the one who knows your mind. I formed your brain. I shaped your thoughts. I live in your mind and your heart. And I say, you are sound. You are balanced. You are wise. You are healing. You are chosen. And every slanderous word will return to the sender. Every twisted story will fall apart. Every person who joined in will see the truth and repent or face the consequence, because this is the hour of exposure. This is the moment I step in, and I will not be mocked. What they built out of lies will fall by my hand, and what you suffered in silence will turn into supernatural strength. You've cried, you've questioned, you've waited. Now you will see. You will see what I do with betrayal. You will see how I raise the humble. You will see how I protect what is mine. You will see that your name still carries weight in heaven. You will see that your destiny cannot be copied, and you will rise from this stronger, louder, brighter, wiser. Because this isn't the end. It's the unveiling. It's the moment when heaven pulls back the curtain and says, look again. Look again at the one they tried to erase. Look again at the one they called mentally broken. Look again at the one they mocked. Because now, That one is rising. That one is speaking. That one is glowing with divine fire. And I will not let anyone steal that glow. I gave it to you, and I'm guarding it. So stand tall. Lift your head. You don't need to fight like the world fights. You don't need to scream to be heard. You don't need to prove anything, because I've already proven it. The truth is on your side, and I am on your side. Now breathe. Let peace return to your chest. Let my love wash over the shame. Let the weight fall off your shoulders. You were never crazy. You were never broken. You were just being prepared. Prepared to lead. Prepared to rise. Prepared to take your rightful place. And no copy will ever take your crown. No voice will silence your anointing. No imitation will cancel your calling. I am covering you with light. I am walking with you into restoration. I am lifting your name before kings, and I am blessing you in front of the same mouths that cursed you, because I am the Lord, and I do not forget my children. I heard your prayer, and I am responding now. So take this as a divine sign. You're not alone. You're not forgotten. And you're not what they said you were. You're who I say you are. And I say, healed, loved, anointed, chosen, protected. Watch what I do next. Because what's coming for you will make everything they did look small in comparison. The reward is greater than the wound. The miracle is closer than the memory. And the blessing I have prepared has your real name written on it. Only yours, not theirs. Because only you were called. Only you were chosen. Only you carry this fire. And no one can steal what I have sealed. Stay close to me now. Keep your heart soft, your mind guarded, your spirit open, because you are about to walk into something sacred, and I'll be with you every step. I love you. I'm with you. And I'm not finished with you yet. Now breathe again, because everything is turning around right now. There is something else I must show you, a hidden truth that has been buried beneath layers of lies, a truth they hoped you would never see, because if you ever found out who you really are, if you ever discovered the strength inside you, they knew they would lose control. They would lose the false story they created. They would lose access to your silence. But now you know. Now you see. You're not who they said you were. You are who I said you were. And I say, you are light in a dark place. You are my voice in the chaos. You are my healing in a hurting world. They tried to copy your reflection, but they cannot copy your soul. And I dwell within your soul. So listen, my beloved. Do not run from this pain. Do not bury your voice. Do not question your worth. You are being refined, not rejected. You are being chosen, not cast away. You are being hidden, not forgotten. Because great things take time. And I've been preparing something for you behind the scenes. Even when they were trying to ruin you in public, I was rewriting your story in secret. Even when they were parading as you, I was protecting the real you. I let it go on for a season. Not because I didn't care, but because I needed to separate the false from the true. And now the separation is complete. Now the veil has lifted. Now you're about to be revealed, not as broken, not as unstable, not as forgotten, but as chosen, as restored, as completely undeniably blessed. You see, the blessing has your fingerprints on it. Your tears watered the soil it's growing from. Your prayers laid the foundation. Your suffering made space for glory. And now the harvest is almost ready. The same mouths that mocked you will witness the miracle. The same cousin who wore your clothes will watch you wear the robe of honor. Because I clothe the faithful in glory. I restore what was stolen. I crowned the ones who didn't give up. And you didn't give up. Even when it was lonely. Even when it didn't make sense. Even when no one stood up for you. You still stood. And I saw that. Heaven recorded that. And now heaven is responding. Soon you will hear it. The sound of chains breaking. The silence of slander ending. The doors opening just for you. The right people arriving. The real ones recognizing your worth. And the fake ones falling away. Because what I'm bringing into your life cannot be shared with those who betrayed you. They cannot come. They cannot follow. They cannot sit at this table. This blessing is reserved. This miracle is protected. This healing is sacred. You don't need to explain it to them. You don't need to warn them. I will handle them, and I will lead you forward. But listen closely. You must release them. You must surrender the urge to fight in your own strength. You must let go of the pain they caused. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. I want to fill your heart with something new. But there's no room when you're still carrying the weight of betrayal. Let me carry that now. Let me take the bitterness. Let me take the confusion. Let me take the sleepless nights and the racing thoughts. And in exchange, I will give you rest, peace, clarity, divine wisdom, and a new beginning that is no longer tied to the old pain. Because the past does not define your future. Their words do not define your worth, and their actions do not determine your outcome. I do, and I say your future is bright, your mind is sound, your soul is healing, and your time is now. You've waited long enough. You've walked through enough storms. You've stood in enough shadows. Now I'm bringing you into the light, not just so the world can see you, but so you can finally see yourself, as I see you, pure, capable, creative, powerful, loving, wise, worthy, and completely, divinely, supernaturally enough. They tried to dim your flame, but now your fire is rising, and nothing will stop it. No lie, no cousin, no rumor, no history, no fear. You were made for this moment, for this breakthrough, for this shift. You may not see it yet, but heaven is already moving. The angels are surrounding your home. Your name is being spoken in rooms of opportunity. Your reputation is being rewritten in truth. And I am opening a door that no man can shut. No imitation can block it. No gossip can cancel it. No betrayal can delay it. Because I ordained it. I breathed on it. And I am with you. Through it all. So keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep releasing the old story. Because I'm writing a new one. A better one. A holy one. One that doesn't require you to shrink or apologize or hide. This time, you will be fully seen. Fully known. Fully honored. Not for who they said you were, but for who I created you to be. Chosen. Set apart. Covered in favor. And ready. Yes, ready. You don't need more time. You don't need more validation. You don't need their approval. You only need my voice. And now you've heard it. So rise, child of heaven. Brush off the dust. Wipe your tears. Straighten your back. And take your place. Because your moment has come. And I, the Lord your God, will walk with you into everything they said you'd never have. You are loved. You are safe. You are guided. You are healed. You are mine. Now prepare your heart. Something big is coming. Something divine. Something no one can take from you. Heaven is watching. The angels are speaking your name. And your breakthrough has already begun. Don't be afraid to feel joy again. Don't hesitate to smile again. Don't hold back your light anymore. Shine. Speak. Heal. Receive. Because this is your time. and no one will ever wear your crown again. I love you. I am with you, and I will never leave you. Now breathe again, beloved. The storm is passing. The battle is over, and glory is coming. You are not alone. Not for a single second. Even when the room was empty, even when no one texted back, even when your voice trembled trying to explain what you couldn't understand yourself, I was there, and I never looked away. I watched every moment they misunderstood you. I counted every tear. I recorded every sleepless night in my book. And now, beloved, I am redeeming the time that was lost. Every second you spent overthinking, every moment you doubted yourself, every time you blamed yourself for things you never caused, I am restoring all of it, because none of it was wasted, none of it was unseen, none of it was forgotten. You see, even pain has purpose when placed in my hands. Even betrayal becomes holy ground when you let me walk you through it. And I am walking you through it now, one step at a time, one breath at a time. You don't need to rush the healing. You just need to stay close to me, and I will guide you out of the shadows and into the light I created for you, the light they tried to block with lies, the light they tried to smother by pretending to be you. But the light inside you cannot be dimmed, because I put it there, and have been guarding it this whole time. Yes, your cousin tried to wear your skin like a mask, but they could never wear your soul. They tried to echo your voice, but they could never echo your spirit. They spoke lies in rooms you were never invited to. But now I'm opening rooms just for you. Rooms where your name will be honored. Rooms where your heart will be seen. Rooms where your truth will rise like a banner in the wind, and I will walk into those rooms with you, hand in hand, because you don't need to walk in alone anymore. You've done enough of that. You've carried the weight of isolation. You've held back tears while pretending to be okay. You've smiled through pain to protect others from your truth. But now I'm protecting you. This is your turn to be covered, to be loved fully, to be defended fiercely, to be healed completely. And it starts with letting go of the fear that they won, because they didn't. They never did. You are still here, still breathing, still shining, still chosen. And your presence is a threat to every lie they ever told. That's why they targeted you. That's why they tried to make you look weak. Because your strength is sacred. Because your heart is rare. Because your spirit carries something divine. And they wanted to wear your crown without ever walking your cross. But now the truth is rising. Not just around you, but within you. That's what this message is doing. It's waking up the real you. The version of you that was always powerful. The version of you that remembers who you are in me. The version of you that will no longer apologize for existing. And as you rise, watch how the lies fall. Watch how the manipulators scatter. Watch how those who celebrated your silence grow nervous at your voice, because your voice is being restored. Stronger than before, clearer than before, wiser than before. Because now, you don't just speak from experience. You speak from encounter. You've encountered me in the dark, and I've placed something inside you that cannot be shaken. That's why the enemy is terrified, because you survived what should have broken you, and now you're coming out stronger. The imitation will fade, the real will remain, and I'm about to show the world the difference. They will see. They will wonder how you're still standing. They will wonder how you're still smiling. They will wonder why everything they did didn't destroy you. And they will realize God was with you the whole time. Not because you were perfect, but because you were mine, and I protect what belongs to me. So don't be surprised when the phone rings, when someone apologizes, when an old door opens again, when the person who doubted you suddenly speaks your name with respect. Don't be surprised. but do be still. And remember, I did this. Not man. Not luck. Not coincidence. Me. Because I keep my promises. Because I restore what was lost. Because I defend the innocent. Because I heal the brokenhearted. And I am healing you now. Even as you hear my words, healing is moving through your spirit. Even now, peace is flowing over your mind. Even now, your heart is being washed with comfort. You don't have to chase understanding anymore. You don't need every explanation. You just need to know I've got you. I'm handling it. I'm exposing what needs to be exposed. I'm lifting you where no lie can follow. And I'm covering you where no attack can reach. You are covered. You are shielded. You are safe. Even when the battle rages, my wings are wrapped around you. You are not invisible to heaven. The angels have been dispatched. They are surrounding you now. They are silencing the voices that rise against you. They are clearing the path before you. They are reminding you you are not who they said you were. You are who I say you are. And I say you are free. Free from their control. Free from their story. Free from the pain of trying to prove your worth. You don't have to prove it anymore. Just receive it. Receive your healing. Receive your peace. Receive your new beginning. It's already here. This moment is sacred, and heaven is rejoicing over you, because you made it. You came through the fire and didn't burn. You walked through the storm and didn't drown. You endured the lies and kept your soul clean. You are the miracle. And now the blessings begin. Blessings that can't be copied. Favor that can't be stolen. Opportunities that only fit your name. Doors that only open with your fingerprint. Love that only finds you. Because it's your time now, and I'm the one leading you forward. So hold your head high. Walk in joy. Dance if you want to. Cry if you need to. But never forget this. You are loved. You are rising. And nothing will ever be the same again. The shift has already begun. Even as you sit with these words, something is aligning. Not in front of your eyes yet, but in the unseen. In the spirit. In rooms you haven't entered yet. In conversations being had without your presence. In the atmosphere around your name. There is a shift. Not a small one. A divine repositioning. A sacred reordering of things. You are no longer in the place where lies define you. You are no longer in the season of being silenced. The mockery has reached heaven, and I've answered. I allowed it to go on long enough to test your roots, and your roots held. You stayed grounded in me. And because of that, I am now building you in the open. Public elevation is coming, and not because you sought attention, but because you handled humiliation with grace. You didn't retaliate. You didn't expose them. You waited. And now I'm responding. I am shifting people. I am releasing provision. I am assigning new helpers. People who recognize your true identity without confusion. People who will protect, not pretend. People who come bearing fruit, not fake smiles. And when they show up, you will know. Your spirit will feel rest around them. No performance. No anxiety, just peace, because I am removing the imitators, and I'm surrounding you with truth, with honor, with covering. This next part of your life will not be built on trauma. It will be built on trust. You will not constantly question people's intentions. You will know by the Spirit who is for you, and you will walk in discernment with peace, not paranoia. That's the healing I'm giving you. I'm not just removing the wound. I'm restoring your ability to receive love again, to believe again, to live without bracing for another betrayal. Because the ones who tried to destroy you are being dealt with. And it's not your job to watch their consequences. It's your job to move forward, to keep becoming, to keep listening to me instead of them. Their voices are fading. Mine is rising. And as my voice grows louder in your life, so will your clarity. You will stop second guessing. You will stop feeling like you're too much or not enough. You will stop carrying shame that never belonged to you, because I am breaking every false identity that was placed on you, every label, every diagnosis, every word cursed over you in anger or envy. I'm burning it now. I'm severing it now. I'm washing it away, fully and forever. You are not what they said in their jealousy. You are not what they hinted at behind closed doors. You are not unstable. You are not dramatic. You are not too sensitive. You are discerning. You are tender because I made your heart soft for a reason. You are sensitive because I need you to feel what others miss. You are alert because I trained your spirit to pick up on what eyes cannot see. So no, you're not broken. You're gifted. You're spiritually awake. And the world has always feared what it can't control. But you were never meant to be controlled by people. You were meant to be led by me. And now, I'm leading you into wholeness. Not partial healing, not fragments of joy, but complete restoration. A full circle moment is approaching, where the same places that heard the lies will see your rise, where the same family members who whispered will fall silent, where even your cousin will have to watch as I elevate you into peace. And I'm not doing it to humiliate them. I'm doing it because you deserve it, because you survived, because you surrendered the pain to me, and I will never leave a surrendered heart unrewarded. Watch what I do next, how I flip the script, how I rewrite what was stolen, how I transform every accusation into access, every heartbreak into healing, every fake voice into fresh wind beneath your wings, because it's not just about exposing lies, it's about revealing truth, the truth of who you are, the truth of what I placed inside you, and the truth of where you're headed. And yes, it's bigger than you thought. It's brighter than what they tried to bury. It's wider than the path they tried to block. Because your journey doesn't end with their betrayal. It begins with my restoration. So let the past close behind you. Let your arms open wide. Because what's coming next is not something you have to chase. It's something I'm bringing to you. Prepared, wrapped in glory, stamped with heaven's seal. It has your name on it. Not theirs. Yours. Because you stayed. You trusted. You endured. And now, child, you are about to receive. And full. No lack. No sorrow. Just peace. Just overflow. Just divine completion. Because when I restore, I don't just give you back what you lost. I give you more. So much more. Pressed down. Shaken together. Running over. Get ready to carry joy you didn't have to earn. Get ready to walk through doors you didn't have to force open. Get ready to receive love that doesn't confuse or cost your peace. Get ready to live in rooms where you don't feel watched, only welcomed. This is your next chapter, and it will not repeat the pain of the last one. Because I'm the author now, and the pen is in my hand. You can rest now. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to fear what's ahead. Because I've already gone before you, and what's waiting there is more beautiful than anything you imagined. I will meet you there, and you will know that it was all worth it. All the waiting, all the crying, all the silent battles. It led you here, to me, to this moment. And now the healing has begun. The doors are opening, and your name is being lifted in heaven. The angels are singing, and I am smiling. You are safe. You are whole. You are ready. Now go forward, beloved, and never look back. Amen. If this divine message reached your heart, don't stop here. Heaven is still speaking. Your journey is unfolding, and the next word is waiting to meet you. Let your spirit be nourished again. Click the next message. The angels are guiding you. And I will meet you there. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are found, and you are forever loved. If this message spoke to your heart, stay close. Another word is waiting for you. Heaven is not done speaking, and your next divine message holds even more healing. Click the next video, and let your soul be lifted again. You are not alone. Not now. Not ever. God bless you. You are deeply loved.